So finally, we are back with our weekly talk show, and I am really excited, yet nervous, yet scared, yet worried, and more. Okay, so actually, my emotions are insanely mixed up here, especially because it's a very special episode, guys, of course, right? It has been a long time since we held our last episode 4 months ago. Wow, isn't it crazy? All right, guys. So, can any of you guess what kind of topic are we going to talk about today? Um, I don't know either. Just kidding, guys. I was just trying to break the ice first before we get to the main discussion. Well, I apologize on behalf of myself if it's too garing until I can sense the crispy sense using. Well, okay, still garing, right?
No, that's getting too. Good job, Reza. Just gone.
Hey, Faya, I think you are trying to speak something, but your mic is still unmuted.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, should I continue then? All right.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. So first of all, as usual, I'm going to start the introduction. Well, I bet you guys are already familiar with me, or it is just me who is a bit too confident. Well, kepedean, you see. All right, then I'm Reisha Irfan Farzaldi. You can call me casually Reisha or simply just Ray. And fun fact, I really enjoy hosting this program. I am from the grade 11 of 2 years projection program. Well, you see, I am madly in love with dancing, writing songs, watching TV series from the dawn until the sun rises, and yeah, just exploring myself and just that, I guess. Well, what should I bring here in my introduction? All right, so let's just move on to the next person here, guys. Which one first? Yeah, Hilmi or Fai? All right, Fai, go on.
Okay, good morning. My name is Faizan Masyudi. Just call me Fai. I'm from the grade 11 of 2 years projection program. I like to watch movies and football match. My daily activities are the same as students in general. I don't like to talk much, so that's it. Thank you.
All right, nice to meet you here, Fai. And next, Hilmi.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Hilmi Fasaad, usually called as Hilmi or Hilmo. I'm from the grade 11 if 2 years projection program. I like playing badminton, but lately I've been busy with movie making project with my friend. In the movie, I usually take part as the director or the director assistant. But mostly, my role is to be the scriptwriter because it's very, very fun to write stories that are going to be adapted to movie. Okay, so I think that enough from me. Thank you.
All right, nice to meet you here, Hilmi. You're very talented. And guys, by the way, this is a fun fact though. Like, Hilmi is known as Hilmoy in the class of 2 years program. Call him Hilmoy, guys. It's really cute. All right, guys. So we've finished the introduction session for now. So let's get right into the main discussion, shall we? All right. So Fai, let's tell our friends about the topic that we are going to talk about here.
Okay, everyone. So we are going to have a fun and less serious or a light discussion about our daily life as the students of 2 years projection program.
All right, that's completely correct. That is 100% correct. So a lot of you guys probably think or gossip about this program, 2 years program, as something that is very scary, terrifying, and it's often related to how the insane amount of tasks are exploding our brain. Well, is that really true? Is the reality really like that? Here, we're going to give you the answer in this talk. Right, Hilmi?
Yes, that's right, guys. Plus, there is a second generation already for this program, so there might be a lot of worries from you all about the survival that we are living together. So, yeah, we are going to answer all of your questions.
Yes, so like here, guys, the way that we are having our discussion, it's just a basic panel discussion where we are sharing our visions and opinion with each other. So no need to be worried if it's gonna be spanning because it's going to be a lot of fun here. Okay, so first of all, what do you think of 2 years projection program when you first heard that you got in? Well, Hilmi, you go first.
Oh, okay. 2 years projection program.
Yes.
When I first heard about it, specifically on my Instagram, when I stalked it around the PDPL or the new student acceptation period, finally I can go and join this program. My first expectation about this program is more like, wah, it must be very good. I can graduate quickly. That was popped up in my head back then. But My friend said that joining this program means your academic score must be constantly good, this and that. And what they said is not like what I am expecting. But alright, let's just go with it. At first, it was just okay, but then there are so many tasks with short deadlines that were very shocking. And yeah, it went like that until the time for PAS or examination period for the first semester came. So I guess that's how my story goes when I first got accepted in this 2 years projection program.
I see, I see. Thank you, Hilmi, for sharing your story. It's like we have a very huge expectation back then, right? And then we are faced with all this kind of like, well, so much challenges in this program to be able to make it through and all of that. So yeah, that's amazing. And how about you, Fai?
The first time I know there will be this program, I'm excited for sure. After some time, I was invited to take the test. Without a long thought, I attended it. And yeah, I was accepted in this 2 year program. I was thinking this would be a hard journey. I do a lot of tests. I also have to learn faster than usual. But due to the pandemic, everything is not so good. Even though this is already a halfway, so far I'm enjoying this 2 year program. Actually, I'm not too busy as people think. For now, I'm quite controlled. Thank you.
Yeah, I see, Fai. So it's like the challenges is very like insane here because of this situation called pandemic, which well changes our life like 180-degree, right? Okay, so for me, of course, I was quite excited and curious at first of having the thought that I'm going to graduate and continue my journey in just 2 years. It's like a very one-time change and a very wholesome experience in my high school story. I mean, sorry. It's like it becomes kind of like an exact journey that is becoming my consolation. Wow, I'm so sad here. Okay. So when I did the test, the written session and the interview session, I had a very, very huge hope that I would get accepted. Well, to be frank, I swear to God, the written test made me a bit, well, not just a bit though, honestly, like very nervous because I wasn't in the condition where I haven't enough preparation. Well, to be honest, I kind of forgot the math materials that came up in the test, but thankfully, oh my gosh, I made it. It's like being accepted and being able to to given this journey. It's like it makes me having these hopes, dreams, wishes, thoughts, and more that I want to be able to give an enough contribution to the school, Smasa, with this period of 2 years. It's like a very wonderful journey, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, in short, it's more like a bunch of happy, excited, and adventurous feeling. And one more thing, honestly, I was very scared as well. But yeah, thankfully I made it until this far.
Okay, to me, nervous is a common thing for everyone. If you don't want to be nervous, preparation is the key.
I feel the same things with you with our preparation for the test.
Yeah, that's right. It's like the most important thing is actually the preparation and yeah, how we deal with it, right? All right. So the second question is, are all of your expectations that you guys were having earlier like really came true? Or is it not that spanning or even worse than that? Fine, you go first for this one.
Serious or not, it depends on each person's judgment. And for me, it's not that serious, but yes, it needs more attention. Maybe I was too serious at the beginning. Time by time, it's better now, not as it was before. I think my friends would be too.
Yeah, that's right. It's like the time is more like how we adapt and adjust to the situation, right? And how about your side of answer, Hilmi? Tell us.
Regarding spanning or not spanning, I can say that I am spanning, but only at the beginning when I joined this 2 year program. Because at the beginning of joining this program, I thought pessimistically if I later fail in this program because of the difficult of joining this program. Maybe I am not the only one who thinks like that, but after that, I got motivation from many people, from teachers, seniors, alumni, and also my parents. Then I myself also have a think. It can be said that it is a principle or not, I don't know. It reads like this. You only live in this world once. Don't make it hard. Life it, what matters is serious. Well, that makes me now not spanning like before. Spanning is still there, but not like used to be. So yeah, I think it's like that from me.
Yeah, right, Hilmi. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's like you only live in this world once. So, like, every hard work is something that is very precious, I can say, right? And yeah, that's right. It's like, honestly, if I'm being honest here, well, the thought of like living this program had ever crossed my mind back then, but like, thankfully, with all the motivation that I get from my parents, from the people around me, and even from myself, I was able to make it until this far. So yeah, we had a very various kinds of story and experiences, really. Okay, so it's my time to tell my story, right? Okay, so for me, actually, it is half and half though. Of course, with the period of 2 years that we are having this school, we gotta catch up with all the 3 years, or I can say the regular materials, right? Well, it is a bit hectic, I admit. But like as long as you can adapt to the
Yes.
situation that we are having, like it is actually fine though. It's like how we deal with our management. And yeah, the amount of the school tasks are sometimes insane. Like it's madly crazy. And it has become an inside joke for our class, right? Yeah, in conclusion, we gotta adapt to ourselves and manage everything well with this program. So yeah, I think that's for me.
Yeah, time management and quick adaptation is important.
Oh, I also agree with Faye because if we waste time, we will lose. Time will not repeat twice.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so next question is about how about your daily life, guys? Well, is it only about working on your school tasks 24/7? And especially because you are also very, very active, like madly active in other activities such as organizations, competitions, and more, whether it's inside or outside of school as well. So, how are you all coping with all that in your daily life and still make it that stable? Hilmi, you go first with this.
Okay, actually, referring to the many activities, there are definitely a lot of agendas. There are organization, extra, and competition. So must be smart for time. This is the one I want to story. For me, I usually follow the schedule of the day. Well, for example, today is Sunday, so it's usually in the morning or evening to the assignment and study for Monday. On Monday, I study at school. If I come in, if the corona increase, then I study at home. It's usually from the morning up to 12 p.m. After that, I come home. Coming home, I do the to prepare and eat. Then I took a nap for about an hour. After that, I wake up to my Isha prayer and other religious activities. So under Isha prayer,
Great.
Isha prayer, learn and do the task. My agenda is usually filled with those activities until Friday. If it is Friday, after the Friday prayer, I usually take a rest. Then I entertain myself, which means I don't do any task. For me, if it's the break time or holiday, I also use it for refreshing or resting, not to do any task. If it's time to go to school, I learn. So reviewing the day and the distribution of my activity is like that. The key is to flow like how life always does.
Yeah, I see, Hilmi. I see that you have a very good and tidy organization. Well, not organization, like what does it called? Management, right? Management of your daily life. It's like you have this exact division of working and also resting so that your well capacity or your like management is actually a balance right there. Okay, so how about you, Fai? Are you also busy with your task 24/7 as well?
Perhaps my daily life is the same as other students. After I get home, I rest. At night, I do tasks and prepare for tomorrow. Play futsal on Thursday afternoon and Sunday morning. ECC on Thursday. At weekend midnight, I love to watch Birds if you know what I mean. It's a football match. Sometimes I join the science competition. On holidays, I exercise in the morning. Lately, I love watching documentary film, increasing my knowledge. Holidays can be called my cheating days, so that's my daily life.
Yeah, I see, Fai. I see that you have a Well, good management of yourself as well right here. Okay, so it's time for me to tell my story, right? Okay, well, you are all so amazing, guys. Okay, so as for me, recording the many agendas, I actually found it to be very fun for me to follow while I am in my productive phase or my active phase. Well, I became so passionate about it. Well, especially when it comes to the international conferences, Model United Nations or MUNs, debate tournament, science olympiad, English competition, and just other activities like that. It's like I'm challenging myself yet developing my skills on the way. Well, okay, it may seem tiring, but believe me, if you're really enjoying all these activities, well, it's more like an activism ambition, I can say. Okay, so the question here is, how do I manage my time well? Okay, so to be honest, I was very terrible at organizing my time and things to do. I swear to God. But like after I adapt with the cycle of this 2 years program, it's just all right for me. Well, for example, after I got home, the afternoon period is for me to join conferences or other activities. Well, if I have any. Okay, then the evening period is for me to do my school task and yeah, just a regular study session. And what else? After I'm done with everything, I refresh myself with some TV series, and it's usually the one that gets me very excited and boost up my serotonin, so I can create a good balance of my happiness. Well, like listening to my story, it may seem like my day is filled with all this kind of like productive phase only, but no, actually it's not that. I have this kind of like phase called burnout, and how I balance all of that is actually take a rest if I need it. It's like in the evening period when my tasks are fully done and all that, if I need to take a rest, then I take a rest. It's like I not in a position where I want to force myself to do the things and this and that kind of thing.
Wow, you really have many activities.
Yeah, you are really busy with your activities.
Yeah, but like it's more like how I well successfully balance this and that though. So I'm really grateful for that. All right, so the last questions, guys. I suppose so. Well, do you guys have any magic? Well, not a magic, honestly. Like it is not Hogwarts in the Harry Potter's world, right? Okay, so the question is, do you have any tips on coping with your busy schedules and just well, basically do well on your academic success in this 2 years projection program? Well, basically it is about how you are successfully survived and made it until this far. Okay, so for the previous questions, Fai and Hilmi had answered first, right? So now I'm gonna go first. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. So as I mentioned earlier, it is all about adapting, adjusting, and enjoying your time with all the duties that you have, right, in this 2 years program. Well, take a rest if you're tired. It is not a sin to refresh your mind and keep up the good work. It's like it's for your best work, right? And also, the most important key is about how you can manage yourself and the time that you guys have in this period of time. So, yep, guys, believe in all those incredible dreams that you have. Well, it may seem like, wow, with all these busy schedules, how am I supposed to survive in this program? How am I supposed to make all my dreams and the things that I want come true and all that, right? It's like probably that's a question that you guys are having, especially if you are the new generation of this 2 years program. But believe me, guys, it is all precious. So be ready for it. Like as I mentioned earlier, it is all about the time management, your self-management, and how you are able to cope with everything and enjoy the things that you are doing. So yeah, thanks. That is all for me.
Okay, the point is take a rest with things that can refresh your mind if you are tired.
Yeah, adapt and adjust. I agree with that.
Yes, that's totally right. And how about you, Vai?
Okay, I manage my time well. First, do the important thing. It will help me a lot. Rest if you're tired. Do not force yourself. Always pray and be grateful for what you have. Give 100% effort to everything what you do and never give up. Last but not least, enjoy every moment of your life and take care of your health.
Yeah, that's really correct. Like I've heard about this phrase somehow, somewhere. I mean, I'm sorry. It's like okay. So it's more like when you enjoy something that is your work. For example, when you enjoy your work, it's not like you're working. It's like you're refreshing. So like the key point is is actually to enjoy things in that, and yeah, just like your result will not ever betray your hard work. That's right. And you, Hilmi, tell us your special tips here.
First, do activities quickly but yield satisfactory result. Second, do not give up easily. Third, always pray. Fourth, never think that you are done at developing yourself. Fifth, take rest if you are tired. Sixth, always be patient and always thankful. Seventh, daydream about yourself, your development, and more often. It's the way that you can reflect and go forward to give better impact. Lastly, I have 3 sentences that become magic words for you. First, never waste this one-time life. Second, fast life, enjoy. Third, iso kudu iso.
Wow, no way, that's really good. Like, isa ra isa kudu isa. Okay, that is iconic, Hilmi. All right, well, my fellow friends, we have had a very amazing and, of course, a very fun sharing session right here. Sadly, we are reaching the end of this 5th episode. Well, admit it, you're actually happy to end this talk, right? Right, Hilmi? Well, because I do. Just kidding, guys. All right, Fai, Hilmi, do you have any last comments for the audiences? It could be honestly about anything, though. Personal branding, go for it. This program, Saturday English Talk promotion, go for it. A promotion to follow our Instagram, go for it. But, who wants to go first?
Okay, thanks to all of you. If you want to ask about something, whether it's daily life thingy, on fight, or just share some stories with me or else, you can chat or DM me. And lastly, record what is good and important that I said. Okay, back to Reisha.
All right, there you go, guys. You are if you have anything to say or ask to Hilmi, you can chat or DM Hilmi. What's your Instagram, Hilmi?
@Paul_ST.
All right, there you go, guys. And you, Vai, do you have anything left to say to our friends right here?
I'm sorry if my words hurt you. Take the good, throw the bad. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Fight, for sharing your story. Okay, so lastly from me, well, okay, stay tuned for the next episode of this program, of the Saturday English Talk program, because there will be a lot of more interesting thing that we are going to talk about. It's like, well, like who knows, right, if the next episode will be about something very even more special than this. Well, just stay tuned for that, guys. We have prepared a lot of well, good things to give to you all right here. And also, do not forget to comment down your suggestion or your opinions or anything you want to ask ourselves right here about this program, about this daily life of us and all of that. You can comment down below. And yeah, I think that's all right. Okay, everyone. So let's say goodbye together, guys. Shall we? Okay, I'll count to 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. See you all on the next episode. Love you guys.